If you come from a home like mine where everybody kind of like did what they have to do and not what they wanted to do in order to make money, and they still did not have the money, I don't get it. Hi my loves, welcome to the channel where healthy perfection is a meets work in progress. Welcome to the brighter side of life. So lately I've just been thinking about my relationship with money and how not having money and thinking about money every single time has honestly affected me in so many ways and slowed me down. Just my relationship with money in general, how much hard work I have had to put into so many things and I was still not making money. I remember being in Abia for almost forever, and I thought that I've gotten so many connections. I went from script writing to, working with my school radio station and acting movies, and then starting YouTube, stopping, and so many other things. I remember being so vibrant in my early 20s because I am going to be 26 in few days. I remember being so vibrant and so energetic and wanting to be everywhere at the same time. I was at every event and yet I wasn't making any money. And I just thought to myself, I was putting in all the work. What was stopping me from actually making money? And I was able to make a list. These are the bad money mindsets and habits that stunted my growth financially and kept me in one position. And if you come from a home like mine where everybody kind of like did what they have to do and not what they wanted to do in order to make money, and they still did not have the money, I don't get it. But you understand what I'm saying. So the first thing that hindered me from making money, physical money, because if you think about money, people just think about cash. My dear, I am abundantly blessed, okay? What stopped me from making physical cash or being able to put my ideas into action so I can make money was the fact that I was living in a scarce mindset. So oftentimes we talk about how we lack money and people misunderstand having money with material things and being able to afford this and afford that. Of course, that is inclusive, but when I talk about money, for me, money is understanding that I am richly blessed in wisdom and in other things. I feel like that's one of the ways to actually get the real money we talk about, okay? An abundance mindset. Growing up in a family where we didn't have the money, my mom was barely surviving to, try to fend for me and my brother, and my dad was like the most irresponsible I can think of. I feel like I lived my whole life on survival mode. I explained what survival mode in my last video. If you haven't seen that, it's going to be linked in the description box. Make sure to check that out. So I realized that I spent most of my life living in survival mode, and the fact that we didn't have every single penny I had, you will see me struggling to save. I was saving 1,000 naira, saving 500 naira. I was making so little, but yet I was so obsessed with, saving because I was so scared of going back to where I used to come from. So the moment you start your healing journey, see, I would never stop preaching healing because starting your healing journey is so beautiful. You start to learn yourself on a deeper level. You start to understand that I don't have physical cash doesn't mean that I don't have money, okay? All right, so when you start to heal, you understand what I'm talking about. Physical cash has nothing to do with abundance, has nothing to do with wealth. All right, of course, when you understand and start to heal this scarce mindset, you start to understand what I'm saying and you start getting the joy. Bank account doesn't hurt that badly anymore ever since I changed my fear to money and my survival mindset. I started to live in the present and not constantly living in the future or in the past. So I realized that my mindset was one of the things that stunted my growth financially and kept me in that hole. So ever since I was able to heal through that, I am telling you that my finance doesn't hurt that bad anymore, okay? Always wanting to follow trends. Funny as it sounds, right? The amount of money I spend on clothes now is almost the same amount of money I was spending on clothes before, and I'm showing up looking better and feeling better. Why? Because I was so fixed on following trends. The influencers I was following, they were just buying the latest bags, buying the latest dresses, the colors and everything. Ever since I started my healing journey and started to learn about myself on a deeper level and who I am or what I was called to this earth to do, I have been able to put myself together to represent my brand, and Trust me when I say I have been able to do that with little money, okay? Picking my colors, sticking to a color, and not wanting to hop on any new dress that comes up, or hop on the latest bags or things like that that I'm not even using. It has honestly helped me to, of course, secure more money and be able to save the actual money that we're talking about and not just saving oh my god, you know what I mean. So the influencers I've been following also hindered me from actually being able to see the money I was making. When even when I started making the money, I was still not seeing it. So the influencers I was following played a huge role. The amount of money I was saving and all of that. So yeah, right now the influencers I'm following are just people that genuinely inspire me and push me to want to do better, because at the end of the day, nobody is really an island, right? The ideas you have, somebody else is already on it, and the difference between you and that person is just the fact that they are showing up and you're not showing up. So my point is, those influencers that has nothing to contribute to your life, that are not motivating you in any way, that don't even represent the higher self that you want to represent, I don't see the reason why you should be following them and hopping on the trends they're following. Okay, practice gratitude. Gratitude is something that I've honestly struggled with in the past, and let me explain. So I love to use my BBL as an instance. I remember how badly I wanted to get a BBL, and after I got a BBL, I was so sad, and I realized that every single time I get something, right, I just get temporary joy from that thing. And I don't know how it happens, honestly. I just get one thing done, and the next minute I'm back to that sad org, crying myself to sleep and all of that. So ever since I learned the power of gratitude and appreciating the little things I have been able to manifest more money. Honestly, the funny thing about life is that when you're chasing something so badly, it's not going to come to you, yeah? But when you start to manifest and truly believe that you don't lack anything in any way, the things that you think, or the physical things that you, or material things that you feel like you lack, will just start to come to you. So I have honestly built myself on my faith, and I pride in the fact that I have so much hope and faith. And manifestation for me is not even something that I just started, it's something that I have always done for a long time. Okay, so ever since I started practicing gratitude and appreciating the little things and taking out time to romanticize my life, I have been able to make more money. That idea of, oh, I have this amount of money, I have to put it together, I have to make sure that, oh, it doesn't finish, it will end up finishing. So you might as well just enjoy yourself and live life and not allow life to live you. That way you can experience yourself better. Let me tell you, I used to be the girl to have 10,000 naira, and I will plan out what I want to do with that 10,000 naira. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? But coming from the angle I was moving at and the way I was moving, it wasn't good, because if I have 10,000 naira, why am I planning to the little details? It's because of the survival mindset. In fact, I was just so focused on money and it wasn't coming to me generally, honestly. So practicing gratitude has definitely improved my finance and helping me live a better life. I'm not gonna lie. Emotional spending is one way that hindered me from making money and started my growth financially. So let me explain what I mean by emotional spending. So say for example, you have an issue with your boyfriend and you just get this compulsive spending habits. You just want to go and buy one particular Gucci bag, and once you buy that Gucci bag, you're going to feel good. Or say for example, when I get a new gear, I'm excited, I'm happy to create YouTube video, and I ended up having so many lights, having so many ring lights, having camera and a lens and a kit lens, and yet I wasn't able to create content. I would just go back to being excited because I bought this particular gear and showing up because I bought this particular gear, and then when the result I hope in my head doesn't happen, I just fall back into my sadness, and then I keep buying and buying and buying and buying. So I just kept wasting money I shouldn't be spending. But right now I'm just focused on creating content and understanding that whatever I have around me can make me all the money I have. So changing that has genuinely helped me save more money and pushed me to a better direction, if that makes any sense. Okay, so if you're struggling with your finance and you're struggling with money mindset and manifestation, I want you to just take a moment out and think about all the things you have genuinely. Like, I know you must have watched so many videos like this, or they say the same thing to you, but honestly these things do work. It's the little things you ignore, it's the little details in the things you ignore that genuinely make up the big things. Okay, so just take out time, count your blessings, count the things that you do have, and you will understand that you're not genuinely lacking in any way. Honestly. You're not lacking in any way. So yeah, until you're able to, fix your mindset. I don't care where you're coming from. I don't care the family. It doesn't matter until you're able to, heal through that mentality that the luxurious thing not happen for you. Like I used to feel like, oh, it was impossible for it to ever happen for me. In fact, the thought of luxury it made me cringe because I didn't see how it could happen for me. I thought about it in my own little understanding and way, and it wasn't making any sense if it could happen for me, right? So until you're able to heal through that, get into the abundant mindset, I don't think you truly ever be able to be happy and make the money that you want to make. Honestly, everything comes from the heart, and it sounds like something you hear every single day, but trust me, take it from me, that has come from a place where I constantly doubted myself. I constantly denied myself of the good things because I felt like I didn't deserve it. Take it from me for free. Changing your mindset is going to help you get to financial freedom. I don't know if this video was helpful to you in any way. If it was, please let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know if you want me to make longer videos, because I really want to know what you guys are feeling. Let me know in the comment section. And if you got to this point, don't forget to drop a purple emoji so I know that you enjoyed the video and you want me to give you longer content. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, like, share to your family and loved ones, because if I bite my tongue, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.